Hi, it's Alexis Hasselberger, time management and productivity coach. Did you know that every single meeting has three roles? And they might be actually hidden because you might be doing them all yourself. So I'm going to tell you what they are, and then I'm going to share about why it can be helpful to split out these roles. So these three roles that are kind of essential to any functioning meeting are that there's a facilitator, so somebody to keep things going along, to make sure that we're staying on topic, to make sure to table any side discussions, make sure that we're kind of coming back to what the purpose of this meeting is and to keep things rolling. Then there is the note taker. The note taker is the person, obviously, who's taking notes. And it can also be the person who is then best poised to send out the meeting recap, right? Just a quick summary of what happened and who's doing what, et cetera. And then the third role is the timekeeper, and the timekeeper keeps us on time, right? Make sure that we don't roll into the next meeting, that we have enough time at the end to do a meeting recap, to get things into our own systems, et cetera. So those are the three roles: facilitator, note taker, and timekeeper. Now, I bet you're thinking to yourself, like, when I run a meeting, I'm doing all those things by myself, and it's pretty stressful to do so, right? To keep everyone on track, to make sure we're not running out of time, et cetera. And so if you actually split out these roles and maybe dole them out at the beginning, if you are the person in charge of the meeting, you're probably going to be the facilitator, but maybe you could ask someone to take notes. You could ask someone to keep us on time, to make sure, just tell us when we're halfway through or when we're getting 15 minutes towards the end of the time to keep us on pace. Then that can be really helpful for a couple of reasons. One, makes your job as facilitator easier, right? To have other people taking on these roles. It also helps to keep people engaged. So if you have more than just you being in charge of kind of running the meeting, then people are more engaged as that's happening. Now, this can be really helpful too if you're running hybrid meetings, right? So some people are actually in a room together and other people have been, are calling in through Zoom or calling in through the phone. It can be easy for those people who are calling in to kind of get lost in the shuffle, right? To not have their voices heard. Giving them some of these roles is a way to make sure that they're truly integrated into that meeting as well. Give them some authority, give them some interest, et cetera, as they're going along. So if you are not thinking about these roles in a meeting, now you are, right? Now we're thinking about these three separate roles. And at your next meeting, you might try to differentiate these roles from each other, to dole them out to other people and see how that works. Now, if you have a recurring meeting, you can rotate these roles, right? So you don't always have to be the facilitator. Somebody doesn't always have to be the note taker. And quite honestly, it shouldn't always be the same person, right? Because what often happens is like one person gets shuttled into that role and then maybe they become resentful of it. So let's not do that, right? Let's share the load. Let's rotate these things. Let's keep people engaged. Having these three clearly defined roles in any meeting can help your meetings be that much more effective. If you want more content just like this, make sure to subscribe.
Hey, welcome to the channel. I just wanted to let you know that only 8.3% of the people that watch our videos are actually subscribed, so it'd be a big help to subscribe.